I get on TikTok, I think, earlier today. I see this kid, Mamba the moron. I'm calling him out there spewing the same old garbage that if Ohio State had played Georgia or Alabama or Florida's schedule to date, they'd have 2 losses in the SEC already. And, I'm so tired of it. Listen, SEC fans, I love this conference. I watch this conference all the time. I listen to Five Bob religiously just to hear SEC fans call in, and a lot of them to make fools of themselves. But the bottom line here is, folks, if Ohio State was in the conference of the SEC, there would be 3 dominant teams in the conference: Alabama, Ohio State, and Georgia, or Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State. However you wanted to mix it up, those would be the 3 dominant teams. Once in a while, LSU would be in that mix if they got lucky and got a transfer quarterback from Ohio State to come in and win you a national championship and Heisman Trophy. The bottom line here is these are the teams in the conference that Alabama, Georgia, and Florida have played this year, excluding each other, and that would be Alabama and Georgia, who played this year. Vanderbilt, you think Vanderbilt's beating Ohio State? Come on, man. Pavia would be locked down. Arvell Reese would have this kid in a headlock. Missouri beat Ohio State a few years ago in a bowl game that Ohio State had a bunch of transfers out and a third-string quarterback, and Missouri was playing in their Super Bowl, and they beat us. They would not win this game again. Hell, they'd look like Corby, what was that kid's name that Katzenmoyer knocked out? Corby Jones back in the 90s. Tennessee, we've seen this story, folks. The Orange rolled into Columbus here last year and went home with tears in their eyes. Yeah, because they got their ass kicked, and their defense was way better last year than it is this year. South Carolina, Kentucky, Auburn, seriously, get out of here with that. Ole Miss, yeah, maybe Trinidad would have a decent game. Maybe he could hang tight with them, keep it closer than they did with Georgia. Not. LSU, not recently. Mississippi State can't beat anybody. Texas, we've seen this story play out twice. Texas A&M, okay, that's a game we all want to see this year, but I'm not going to give anything to Texas A&M until we see them get through November in an SEC schedule. So the bottom line here, folks, if you're an SEC fan, God love you. I love the conference. But the truth of the matter is the rest of the teams here, year in and year out, have been riding the coattails of Alabama and Georgia. And Alabama and Georgia have been dominant football teams, just like Ohio State has been a dominant football team in college football. And it doesn't matter if they're in the SEC or the Big Ten. Quite frankly, if they're in the SEC, I think it might even be scarier for other teams, because there'd be kids that want to play at Ohio State that don't want to play in the Big Ten, and if they went to the SEC, they would get that talent. And the talent is abound at Ohio State. They lost 8 starters on defense. They're the number 1 defense in the country. We got first-round picks last year, 14 draft picks last year. Stop it with this.